All right, we're up to mitzvah number 14. Another mitzvah loisa, say it's prohibited. Mitzvah number 7, which also only was at the time of the Beis Hamikdash, since this is again referring to the same thing we just spoke about in number 13, very similar. That you can't. It's talking about the time having to do with the Korban Pesach, the Passover sacrifice. And that is Toishev. It's found in Shemais, again, Parshas Boi, same place. It says it's talking about Shemais 12, verse 45. Shemais Yud Beis Pasuk Mem Hey. It says Toishev V'Sacher Lo Yochal Boi, which refers to a resident or a hired servant cannot eat from this. Cannot eat from the Korban Pesach. Can't give him to eat. Now it's the same as we spoke about before. Again, you're not going to get, we said you're not going to get malchus, lashes according to the Torah for giving it to him. You will, by the way, get rabbinical lashes. Yeah, meaning the rabbis say, hey, give the guy lashes. So like in the last one also would be the same thing, that the guy would get some rabbi lashes. They'd say, the rabbi, according to the rabbis, to make sure that the guy doesn't do it anyway, even though the Torah says you didn't do an act. Since you're not doing the act, you're not feeding it to him, you're not putting it in his mouth, you're not eating it, you're not doing anything to it, unless you actually maybe put it down his mouth. But without that, you're not doing anything. You're just letting him partake from it. You didn't do anything which would be an act, which would then bring about violation to cause the guy to get lashes. So according to that, you would not normally get lashes, except according to the rabbis that they added an extra lashes. Now what is this referring to? This is referring to a non-Jewish person who's what we call a ger taishav. This is a person he wants to live in Eretz Yisrael, he wants to live amongst all the people, and he says, okay, I'm not going to do all of them, I'm not going to do idol worship, I'm not going to kill anybody, I'm going to follow all the rules. The main rules. I'll keep the Yeshivas Doresh, the 7 no-hide laws, and let me stay here. So what is that situation with that guy? He's just doesn't do idol worship, but he's not allowed to partake in the Korban Pesach. Korban Pesach is only for us who we've gotten close to Hashem, and Hashem, skipped over our homes in Egypt. So you had to be from that group. Or somebody who's what we call a hired servant. Meaning, again, there's a person who is a partial ger, who has undergone what we say a circumcision, but did not go to the mikvah. Again, that person is not allowed to eat also from the Korban Pesach, is not allowed to have for that. Again, this is referring to, now this is whether it's the first Korban Pesach, the one that's the regular one that we have in the month of Nisan, or whether it's the second one that for the people who ended up not being able to be there because they were either far away or they were ritually impure. So those people, again, the second Korban Pesach, either of those, if the person eats from this or gives, in case like we said, will be given, if you even give to the guy and you're going to get those rabbinical lashes. So all right. Wow, there's a lot written about this. All right, but bottom line is, so this is whether men, women, only at the time of the Beis Hamikdash.